Hello, Blue Jays. Welcome back to the second week of Counselor's Corner. Myself, Mr. Wagner, and Mr. Mong here to speak with you today. So a couple things happening this week. I'm going to talk about kind of what Blaze is doing, ways that we can reach out to you and you can access us during this difficult time, so you can still get the learning materials and the instructional materials as much as possible. So for Blades, we're doing remote learning plans that were sent out last Friday. So please be on the lookout in the mail for all of those, and check your doorstep and your mailbox for them hopefully today if you haven't received them. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us via Class Dojo, which is another app that we're keeping in touch with during this time, as well as our YouTube channel that will be accessing various different bonus materials, specials, and different read alouds that will be posted here. Hopefully last week regarding Blades, you reached the school to pick up the handful of books and the information that was also available to you as well. So I'm going to transfer it over to Mr. Mong, who will talk about Fred and what they have been doing during this time as well.
All right. Hey, guys. Hopefully you guys out there got the memo. Today's a green day, apparently. Mr. Wagner and I did not plan this. But just for some Fred updates, hopefully you guys have seen that a lot of Fred's learning is going live this week. We had all of our teachers on Zoom yesterday, and I know Miss Summers, shout out to her class, she said 25 of the third grade Spanish immersion kids from both homerooms were together in one call, so that is awesome. If you guys weren't there yesterday, and if you don't see this video in time for today, definitely hop on there. They're going to be there Monday through Thursday this week doing those Zoom lessons. Also, just an update that our YouTube channel has more than just the Counselor's Corner now. You might have seen our specials teachers are posting their videos on there as well. And if you haven't got your bag of books yet, you can pick them up at Fred. Just drive around the circle by the flagpole. Today, Tuesday, they started at 7:30 this morning. They'll be going until 1:30 this afternoon, as well as 4 to 6 p.m. On Wednesday, 9:30 to 1:30. And on Thursday, 8:30 to 4. So there's a lot of variety of time to go pick up those books if you haven't already. But we hope you guys are engaging in all these different ways, whether you're Fred, whether you're Blades. We're trying to reach out to you guys and give you tons of opportunities of things to do educationally during this time. So I think at this point, Mr. Wagner is going to start with a shout out. We did have some kids that replied to us, our videos, and we want to shout those kids out. So go ahead, Mr. Wagner.
Yes, thank you for replying to the comments. First and foremost, Nevaeh from Mrs. Lingham's class. Hello, shout out to you. Thank you for speaking with us in the comments below. And we hope you're doing well and you guys are being safe.
The next shout out is for Jaziel from Ms. Rolfe's class. Jaziel did say hi to myself, Mrs. Levely, and Mrs. Rolfe. So we say hi back. We hope you're doing well. And thank you for watching and being the first two to give us replies on our videos. So I know last week we talked about just kind of some boredom busters and ways you guys can stay busy. This week we want to kind of spin it on how to help others and kind of spread kindness during this time of quarantine, because it can be tough when we can't go out and see people or, actually do things for them, face to face. So we brainstormed a list of ways that you guys can still spread kindness, because I know as counselors, we're always trying to get that kindness spread throughout our schools, just because we know it is contagious. We think that this time, more so than others, maybe we just need to step out of our comfort zone or step out of our box and think of creative ways to spread that kindness. So the first one we thought of was you could draw someone a picture or a card, and even if you can't send it, you could snap a picture of it and text it to them. There's so many digital online apps and websites where you can make cards or draw pictures on your phone. I know you kids are tech savvy, so find a way to do that and send it digitally. What's another way, Mr. Wagner?
Another way is to give someone a call. Give a loved one, a family member a call. Grandparents who miss you very much, aunts, uncles, cousins, just people you aren't able to reach out to. Give them a call. They would love to hear from you and to find out all that you've been up to.
And if it's not a family member or a loved one with close to you, you can always just call a classmate or text a classmate. See how they're doing. They're probably, going through some of the same struggles that you are, whether it's, boredom or not sure how to get on Zoom, or, whatever it is. Just reach out to a classmate, even if it's just a quick, hey, how you doing? What's new?
Another way is to just use video chats or cameras to celebrate birthdays, video parties, to play games, to play board games, with like one person being in charge. Just try and enjoy this time with our video capabilities and reach out to others to have fun.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Mr. Wagner. I've seen a ton of friends on Facebook showing the creative ways that they're still, doing their weekly group stuff, whatever it is, but try to keep those routines by just getting creative with the technology. Obviously, make sure you guys have your parents' permission before you do anything online. But we know you guys are good at coming up with creative ways. So put those technology skills to the test and find some digital ways to spread kindness and, stay positive as we still work together. I know at Fred, our theme this year is better together, and we can still do that even from online.
So last week we talked about ways to kind of keep yourself busy, kind of boredom busters. We know that during this scary time, it's important to keep our mind active and to keep busy during this time. So your teachers are working very hard to create fun online learning opportunities. So log in, check them out to the various avenues that we have available to you. It sounds like a lot of fun that's happening out there. Adam, do you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I wanted to highlight one teacher, Miss Branco from our school. She made an online game of Pictionary where they used an online whiteboard app that she found, and maybe it was through Zoom. I don't know the details too much, but I saw that they were turning to pages of a book. They had to pick a word from the book and then draw that word, and everyone else could see them drawing it online. So I thought that was pretty cool. There's definitely tons of resources out there to keep yourself busy, because it is scary as we see all this stuff on the news or we hear stuff from friends, parents, whoever. We're not sure what to think. And, kiddos, we're in the same shoes as you guys. We're just as unsure about what's going on in some cases. So we felt that one of the best ways to kind of fight that is to just keep a positive mindset and find little ways to have fun, like the online Pictionary. So Mr. Wagner and I are going to play a quick game that you guys could play with your friends through text, through TikTok, whatever it is you guys are on. And we're calling it This or That. So here are the rules. We're going to take turns giving each other a scenario. Could be like a would you rather. And then we're going to answer what we would pick out of the two situations. So do you want to go first, Mr. Wagner?
All right, so here we go. Morning or evening?
All right. See, as I'm getting older, it's starting to shift, but I'd say I'm still more of an evening person. I'm not I can get up in the morning. I'm not one of those grouchy morning people, but I'm definitely not the most active or chipper until about an hour or two into the morning once my Diet Coke has taken effect. So I'd say evening.
All right.
All right. Here's a tough one because I was thinking about how I'd answer this. But if you could eat one thing for a whole week and only that thing, would you pick candy? And you get to choose whether it's chocolate, gummies, hard candy, or carrots. Plain carrots, no ranch dressing, nothing with them. Candy or carrots for a whole week, and that's all you get.
I get to pick the candy?
You get to pick. I
would say Haribo gummy bears.
There you go. You don't think you'd be sick after a week of Haribo gummy bears?
Probably after the day.
Yeah.
All right. Next one for you. Text message or call? What is your preference?
I think if it depends. I'd probably in most cases go with a text message just because I am usually on the run and busy. But definitely for loved ones, definitely during this time of quarantine, we do have a little bit more time on our hands to be able to make those calls. So I feel like in most cases I would go text. But right now I'd say let's stick to the calls because I think that's important.
Absolutely.
All right. Would you rather be 20 years old for the rest of your life or 50 years old for the rest of your life?
Oi. I'll take the young route and say 20.
20s.
I haven't reached 50 yet, so I'm not sure what that's going to be like, but I do remember my 20s, and I'll take the 20s for
Don't they
now.
say, isn't the 50s like the golden era, or which era
Yeah,
is that?
yeah,
Yeah.
they do. All right, last one for you. Puzzles or board games? I know you enjoy them both.
I
Which
do,
one do
but
you prefer?
this one's fairly easy, even though they're both a lot of fun. Always board games. I love, sitting down to a new board game, learning from friends, or even teaching friends.
Mhm.
My board game collection, if it wasn't packed up right now, it takes up like 6 big giant tubs. I love board games, so that's an easy
Very
one for
cool.
me. All right, and I'll finish with a hopefully easy one for you. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Dogs.
Dogs. I think that might differ from you, but I do have a Pembroke Welsh Corgi. His name is Dobby from Harry
Nice.
Potter, and he is 2 years old, so I really enjoy him.
Awesome. All right, well, guys, so obviously that was just an example of a quick and easy way just to get talking with one another. It can be on a face chat or FaceTime or whatever it's called. There's so many options out there. You can text them, you can call them. But, I learned some new things about Mr. Wagner today. You can learn some new things about classmates, friends, even family members. Call your grandparents and play this or that with them. They would love it. Um,
So we would love to hear from you. Please feel free to write any new games that you are enjoying with others in the comments below. If you want to answer one of our questions that we asked each other, put it in the comments below as well, or just give us a shout out with a simple hello. We'd love to hear from you guys and to know that we miss you all dearly, and we can't wait to get back to school as well.
yep. Stay safe out there, guys, and we'll see you at our next Counselor's Corner.
Bye, guys.
Bye.